Hoppla, da haben wir wohl ein jemand umgerannt.
Oops, sorry.
Also entweder wir können uns entschuldigen oder
Why don't you look where you're going?
sie anpöbeln. Ja, also die Person.
Remaining diplomatically silent.
Okay, also nichts sagen im Prinzip. Nee, komm, wir entschuldigen uns.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay. It was me that wasn't paying attention.
Wait, let me help you. The Odyssey and the Iliad. Do you like literature?
No, I like history. For many, many centuries, the Greeks thought that all this about Ulysses and the Trojan War really happened.
Ach, jetzt geht's um die ganze Geschichte, um griechische Mythologie offensichtlich, oder was?
You mean the Trojan War never really happened?
Ja, entweder wir könnten das sagen, oder...
Well, they also thought that whenever there was a storm, it was because Zeus was in a bad mood.
Oder das finde ich auch nicht schlecht.
Well, it's been nice to meet you. Goodbye.
Ich glaube, ich sag mal das zweite, mal gucken, was sie sagt.
You mean, well, they also thought that whenever there was a storm, it was because Zeus was in a bad mood.
Ja, also wenn auch immer ein Sturm aufzog, dann haben die Leute gedacht, dass Zeus in schlechter Stimmung, schlechter Laune war. Gucken wir mal, was sie darauf sagt.
Well, they also thought that whenever there was a storm, it was because Zeus was in a bad mood.
Well, I think it makes more sense than saying that women come from a man's rib.
And why would they write a novel and then try to pass it off as the truth?
Because it was based on very ancient legends, and they couldn't even imagine it wasn't true.
Well, they certainly were naive.
They had a different way of thinking. They looked at the world in a different way. It's very difficult now for us to understand them, because between us and them, there's all that's happened in history since then. It's not possible to understand a historical moment as it really was.
So historians live by their wits?
Well, they base their interpretations on as much documentary evidence as possible. But, as in all sciences, everybody has their own viewpoint, until someone else comes along who comes up with something more logical or likely. You have to be flexible but rigorous at the same time. Listen, if you want, give me your email address, and when I finish my work, I'll send it to you, okay? But right now, I'm in a hurry.
Sorry, young lady. I thought that you people who study these things liked other people to be interested in them.
I'm sorry. It's just that I'm behind in my work and I've been really stressed out these past few days. My name's Jana.
I'm Jacko.
Sorry. I'm in a terrible mess and, well, I'm sorry.
Square.
Ja, gut. Mädel, dann gucken wir mal. Also, dein Reifen gefällt mir ja gar nicht, muss ich ja sagen. Also nicht der Reifen vom Mädchen, sondern der vom Fahrrad.
Square.
Ja, ich kann nur noch auf dem Platz
Go
rüber.
to. Well, look at this.
Ja, ist gut.
Boy.
Da haben wir ja immer noch den Jungen. Wenn wir jetzt mal mit ihm sprechen, was passiert denn dann?
Speak to. Hi, can I have a go on the swing too?
You're very big. Your feet will reach the ground.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
Aren't there any swings around here for older people?
Older people aren't interested in swings. They're interested in other things. That's why they leave us here on the swings and they go off and do important things.
Oh well, I'd like to go on the swing and I can't
gut,
think
okay,
of
da
it. Hey, your
passiert
trousers are torn.
I fell over.
Did you hurt yourself?
No, but it bled and my mum put a plaster on it.
Ein Pflaster.
Have you got sticking plasters? Well, I'm sorry about that. Have you got sticking plasters?
Ja, die brauchen wir
Have you
ja.
got sticking plasters?
Yes, my mum bought a packet.
Hey, could you give me one?
What do you want it for? Have you hurt yourself?
Ja, also hab ich mir wehgetan? Also, warte mal,
Just in case. Prevention is better than cure.
ja, also nur für den Fall, also da, vorbeugen ist besser als dann hier Nachsicht haben, ne, und so. Also, von daher,
Yes, it hurts a lot.
ja gut, das wäre die andere Alternative.
No, it's true. I think you need them more. Be more careful. Bye.
Ja, das führt uns aber nicht zum Ziel, wenn ich das sage. Also, von wegen hier, nein, du brauchst sie nötiger.
Just in case. Prevention is better than cure.
Ich denke, das ist die bessere.
Just in case. Prevention is better than cure.
Yes, but better not to poke your nose in other people's business.
What?
Don't bite off more than you can chew. That's what my mum says.
Listen, all I'm asking for is a plaster. You've got loads in the packet. Is it so hard to give me one?
It's just that my mum told me to keep them, and that her money doesn't stretch to trousers and sticking plasters.
Ja gut, da hat er natürlich recht. Aber vielleicht können wir ihn ja...
What if I swapped you it for something else? No, it's true. I think you need them more. Be more careful. Bye.
Okay.
What if I swapped you it for something else?
Like what?
For something you like a lot.
I like lots of things.
Was könnte man denn ihm mal anbieten? Vielleicht
Or a sweet.
Süßigkeiten?
For a history magazine?
Wäre mal lustig, was er sagt.
Goodness, what are young people like these days? If you're going to be so fussy, I'll do without. Goodbye.
Ja gut, das, wie ich es vorhin schon mal sagte, das führt uns nicht zum Ziel. Aber ich würde jetzt gerne mal wissen, was er sagt.
For a sweet. For a history magazine?
Wenn wir ihm das anbieten.
For a history magazine?
Well, I don't know. Has it got the adventures of F Patrol and Captain Komekoko in it?
Square.
Oh, okay, wir sind wieder auf dem Platz.
Square. Square.
Toll,
Go to. Well, look at this. Boy.
Lass uns das nochmal probieren, komm.
Speak to. Listen, all I'm asking for is a plaster. You've got loads in the packet. Is it
Okay.
so... What if I swapped you it? What if I swapped you it for something else?
Like what?
For something you like a lot?
I like lots of things.
Ja,
Or a sweet?
es bleibt ja eigentlich nicht mehr viel übrig.
Or a sweet?
Well, in that case, I might think about it.
Go on, keep the sweet. But now you have to give me the plaster. Square.
Okay, wir haben ein Pflaster.
Go to. Well, look at this. The typical village.
Ja.
Boy. Fountain. Boy. Telephone box. Old people. Station. Jana.
Joanna, das ist das Mädel, was wir gerade getroffen haben.
Speak to. How are you doing?
Terrible. It's always the same. Everything goes wrong when you're in a hurry.
What's wrong?
The back wheel of my bike's completely flat. The air's coming out here, see?
Oh yeah, I see.
Now I'm really in a fix because I haven't got any patches or anything.
Maybe they sell them at the paper shop.
I don't think so. Selma's only got sweets and motorbike magazines. If we could cover the hole with something that will hold out till I get home. But I don't know what.
Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't we try a sticking plaster?
A sticking plaster?
Well, it's only a temporary solution, but, well, it only has to hold out till you get home, if you don't live very far away.
I live close by. I came by bike because of the books.
Well, let's see. And then we'll try to pump it up.
Hey, looks like it's working. Hey, thanks a lot. Jacko?
I think I'd like to read that work when you finished it.
Sure. Look, I'll write down my email address. Write to me and I'll send it to you, so you can tell me what you think.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead. I'd buy you a drink to return the favour, but...
Don't worry, it's not necessary. I'll just take up a minute more of your time. Did you know the hermit?
The hermit? The man in the mountain? No. But I've heard a lot about him. He died a couple of days ago, I think. If they haven't buried him yet, they must be about to do so.
What have you heard about him?
That he was some kind of crazy scientist. They say he had a secret laboratory somewhere in the mountain, and that he did banned experiments in genetics.
Ai, ai, ai.
Sounds like a load of nonsense to me, but you know what village people are like. We love to make things up. Sometimes life here is a bit boring.
Well, we all like to escape from reality at times. I don't want to take up any more of your time. It's getting late for me too. It's been nice meeting you. I hope we'll meet again.
I hope so too. I come here every morning, so you know where to find me. Bye.
Square.
Schön, also haben wir eine Freundschaft geschlossen.
Go to. Well,
Haben
look
das
at
auch
this.
gemacht.
The typical village.
Das Fahrrad, also den Reifen repariert. Und jetzt können wir wunderbar...
Boy. Fountain.
Ach, jetzt bin ich wieder zurück.
Telephone. Old people. Station. Lawyer's office. Clock.
Was sagt denn die Uhr? Tick-Tack, ich weiß. Ja, da. Ja.
Look at 12 o'clock exactly. It's time.
Ja, dann
Lawyer's
lasst
office.
uns gehen zum Lawyer's Office. Ich wollte sagen, Büro des Notars. Klick.
Go to.
I, Alexander, in full possession of my faculties, do hereby testify through this document that this day with full knowledge of the illness with which I am afflicted, and having passed the appropriate psychiatric examination, in order to verify that my decision is truly unconditional, do desire to dictate my last wish, so that all my material belongings may be divided on my disappearance according to my exact wishes. Firstly, I leave all my most personal books, comprising my private library, to those who know how to appreciate them, and among them those volumes which are best preserved. I bequeath to the Aldous Huxley Municipal Library to be shared by all the community. The remainder of my material effects and property, the house, the land it occupies, and all its contents, including my clothes, I submit to public auction, with the wish that the money thereby accrued be given to different charities of support and welfare which operate in the region.
What? He's giving everything to charity?
Wait a moment, Mrs. Sando. The will continues.
I told you, Centre Binny. I told you 1,000 times Alec was off his head. Why do you think I divorced such a rich man?
If you will allow me. From this list is specifically excluded one possession, which is my most valued treasure, the fruit of every single year of a life of struggle and total dedication. It is the fortune of all my life, and the greatest fortune in the world. The exact nature of my fortune is unknown by my lawyer and loyal friend, Aldo Settembrini, who, in addition, has specific instructions not to investigate further and to prevent anyone who is not a beneficiary from doing so. I hereby bequeath the greatest fortune in the world, with absolute and exclusive right, to my distant nephew Jacko Stoll, with one inalienable condition, that he discover it for himself by his own means, without external assistance of any kind, in the place where it lies hidden, before nightfall today, the date of my burial, in my isolated house on the Tawny Mountain. If he finds it, it shall be his forever. And